side has a great deal of speed. Both teams will be looking to play to their strength and get easy buckets in transition.
Win against the Sixers.
And we all know that on the road.
Will it be their time, you think?
I think, B.A., when you have a talent that is the anchor of your organization, which they have in Karl Anthony Towns, Cat is one prized team missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. To the middle. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
They're not wasting any.
Into the defense at this point.
And the basket by MP. Noel, no good.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
He was all alone on that one. 6 from three-point range thus far. That one's good for 2. MP's got 19 points. Here's MP. Again, the Suns good for 2. Banked it in off the glass. And here are the Suns. They're rolling here, 9 unanswered. And he comes up with a bucket.
As of this moment,
missed by Minnesota.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and back over to you.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's special, BA, when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice.
Hasn't had a make-all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
MP finds Booker. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Here's MP. And another basket for Phoenix.
Well,
got 5 rebounds in the game. Back to MP. Pulls it. Another one falls for Phoenix, where they'll face the Magic. That'll be the 3rd stop of this 4-game trip. Gets the 3-ball to go. MP's got 39. MP with it. He's picked up by Conley. Another 3 for Phoenix. Again can't hit.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
For 3, Durant. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Durant's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This
got rebound number 8 now. MP, the pass to Durant. And Durant slams it home. Oh, it's the Suns winning this one easily.
All right, let's do this. Who's first? John, you want to start?
Nice game tonight. What was the key to your success out there?
And John, always got the good questions, man. I can always depend on you, brother. Yeah, I mean, this team trusts each other, to be in the right spot at the right time and to make the right decisions as well. When that happens, it brings the best out of everybody on that floor.
Always a team player. Thanks, MP.
Not a problem.
What happens if an effort like tonight isn't enough?
Enough for what?
Enough to win.
I mean, okay, if that happens, I'll do what I always do. Go back with my team and figure out what we need to do to get better. Nothing changes.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, that's it? All right. Thanks, guys.
Congratulations, you guys really pulled away thanks to you finding the bucket. How does it feel?
Man, listen, there's a lot of love on this squad, man. And these guys go out here, and these guys are my brothers, flat out. They trust me to take these shots, so it feels good to get, validated that they trust me by knocking them down.
Did the coach tell you to look more for your outside shot?
Coach wants us to take the right shot, and that's usually an open three-pointer or a layup. They were laying off me tonight, so I took the shot. But if they press up, I know my teammates are gonna cut and get open after that.
Looks like a winning strategy. Right on. Thanks, man.
Game tonight. They really struggled to get you under control on the offensive end.
Yeah, they did, didn't they?
They sure did. So how did you do it?
I give a lot of credit to the guys on the bench tonight. They really came out and brought energy, especially on the defensive end. When you could take out your starters and not lose any of that intensity, it makes, winning a lot easier.
Oh, come on, you're being modest. The bench was great because you were the star tonight.
Thanks, Candace. But I'm just trying to play my role, My teammates were telling me to shoot more, and I just tried to listen. I can't expect to score like this every night. but we are trying to win every game.
Well, keep playing like this and it won't be a problem.
For a lot of years, Kevin, this is about battling for minutes to show you're capable of handling that responsibility and that mentality.
Into the league, you know what you'll get from him every night.
Best, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
Kevin, and he'll be able to contribute without being a focal point. It has a game that can blend with any other group on the floor.
1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
And MP throws it down. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trust.
Right side Durant, over Banchero. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by MP.
Mosley.
Going into the first game of the season, he said, we have to attack.
Anthony and Suggs. Wagner is out there with Banchero. And MP against Isaac. Here's Best. And it's Phoenix scoring again. He's covered by Isaac. No coverage that time. Different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Paul with the bucket.
That leads to a bucket. And the Magic right now, missing that French on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
That one goes. Count it.
This quarter.
And here's MP for 3. And a great assist by Booker. And it's Best in at the small forward.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency, but you need to know.
Here's Best. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Booker. Outside for KD. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And Ayton the bucket on the assist by MP. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And he comes up with the deuce.
The boards has been impressive.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge.
Of instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
Good place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Time for some consideration in the
20-6 run. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Booker, good.
3-pointers are killing them.
So it's the Suns winning easily here.
Not a lot of time, just so you know.
Okay, so I'll get right to it. How much would you say you contributed to this win?
I mean, I think I played my role well. You know, coach trusted me to get us organized out there, and I take that responsibility very serious. You know, I'm always in my guys' ears calling out plays, letting them see what I see, so it's big.
I mean, how big would you say?
Well, man, I can't put a number on it, but everyone's job is important on this team. Regardless of how many points you score or how many minutes you play, everyone's job is important.
Hey, MP. So what was your favorite part of tonight's win?
You know, John, with every win, you know, it brings us one step closer to bringing this amazing city a championship, you know? So from that perspective, my favorite part was when the clock struck 0, and we knew we had it in the bag at that point, you know?
Yeah, I see what you're doing, man. Taking nothing for granted.
Never.
Good stuff, MP.
Thank you.
Surprise, surprise, our old friend MP is back in the news again. This time, well, because of a report from our friend Nate White of the Daily Horn that states, people familiar with high-ranking voices in the front office are hearing that they're disappointed with the lack of leadership MP has shown thus far in his career. Something that was supposed to be his calling card coming out of college. So what do you guys think? Has MP been a bad leader at the NBA level?
Guess who's been saying this since day one? Me, yours truly. Anyone who has a bad athlete claims they're a great leader. It's the oldest trick in the book. And I'm not one bit surprised that his so-called leadership abilities disappeared soon as he stepped up his level of competition. It's hard to lead when you can't stay on the floor.
Perk, have you even watched him play this year?
I've seen enough.
Okay, what's his true shooting percentage?
I have to look it up.
How many paint touches does he have a game? How many pull-up threes has he taken? What's his off-ball defense been like?
JJ, do you really want me to answer those questions? Or are you having a meltdown?
A little bit of both.
Do I
It's
need
a
to
little
call
bit of
a
both.
doctor?
No, you don't need to call the doctor. My point is, I don't know how anyone who's watched MP play this year could question his leadership abilities. Not only has he earned a right to start, he's playing winning basketball. He's been great in the community. He's done everything this organization has asked of him, and then some. That's not leadership to you?
Great in the community, winning basketball leadership. I'm sorry, but skateboarding with a bunch of children isn't what I call getting involved in the community. And it sure in the heck isn't leadership. What he's doing on the what is he doing on the skateboard anyway?
Hey, he's not bad.
Is he going to break his neck?
Listen, I just think it's ridiculous to question a rookie's leadership a few months into his career.
He's a young player.
Yeah, and I was actually talking about this with Joakim Noah on my podcast.
He knows Joakim Noah.
And he said that nobody MP's age should be asked to be their team's leader. It takes time to earn that role at this level. By that measure, MP's way ahead of the curve.
As someone, JJ, who won a championship.
Oh, here we go.
I could tell you what you're saying right now is a bunch of nonsense.
What do championships have to do with it? Patrick Ewing doesn't have a championship. Steve Nash doesn't have a championship. Do you know more about basketball than them because you got the 6th most minutes on the 2008 Celtics?
Wow. Shots fired. Whoa. There's no need for the insults, JJ.
The more I think about it, the more your anti-MP stance makes zero sense to me. If anything, you should relate to him. You didn't have the greatest physical gifts either, but you were consistent, you worked harder than anybody, and you maximized your skill set. People wanted you on their team because you were a great teammate and you had a winning mentality. How is that different than MP?
Well, first of all, JJ, I appreciate the compliments. But if the Celtics passed on Shep Owens to draft me, I think they were crazy too. He's that dude. Carry on.
I watched the segment, and this leadership stuff has got to be coming from Othello, right?
Yeah. Is there anyone else who would say something like that?
Not that I know of, no.
Well, my source confirmed it's coming from Othello.
Okay, so who is your source again? I mean, let me take a guess. Is it like Alan from accounting or something?
It is not Alan from accounting, and please stop asking because I'm not going to tell you.
You're going to slip up.
I'm so bored right now. Can we please talk about next steps? I have another meeting in 5.
Go ahead, please.
All right. As unfair as these leadership rumors are, we need to prove them false.
Yeah, we're in the position where the burden of proof falls on you. Now, it's not fair, but it is our reality.
Okay, so I got to do something in public.
Well, you got to do something that people can't question. Okay? If you want to win this fight on the court, you need to be able to point to something quantifiable that you did out there, something leadery.
Makes
Otherwise,
sense.
it's your word versus Nate's anonymous source.
All right, I got some ideas.
Really? Well, let's hear them.
Could be source first.
Not going to happen.
All right, then, so you have to wait to find out during my press conference.
Hey, you say you got this? I believe you.
I got this.
Say less.